Good morning, students. We are doing triangle chapter, and earlier we have done exercise 7.2. Now we are starting exercise 7.3. Now, exercise 7.3, question number 1 is this one. Chapter name is triangle, and this is exercise 7.3. Students, question number 1, it is given that triangle ABC and triangle DBC are two isosceles triangles, ABC and DBC, on the same base. It is given that like this: ABC and triangle DBC on the same base BC. BC is the same base and means one triangle is like this. This point is D. It is given, students, on the same base BC. Vertices A and D are on the same side of BC. This one it is given that this is an isosceles triangle. This is also an isosceles triangle. If AD is extended to intersect BC at P, so that this one. Student, these two things are given it here, that ABC and DBC is two isosceles triangle of same base. So first we will write given triangle ABC and triangle DBC are on same base. Are on same base, it is student given that BC on the same base BC. It is given ABC and DBC and AD extended to P. Triangle ABC and triangle DBC are the isosceles triangles, so we can say that given isosceles triangle. We will write it first that triangle ABC and triangle DBC are isosceles triangle. Now what we have to prove? Students, we have to prove that triangle ABD is congruent to triangle ACD. This one, ABD is congruent to triangle ACD. Second part is triangle ABP is congruent to triangle ACB. It's congruent to triangle ACP. It means this one, ABP is congruent to triangle ACP. Third is AP bisects angle A as well as angle D. Third we have to write AP bisects angle A as well as angle P. Means AP bisects angle A and as well as angle, P not angle D. This one. And the fourth part is AP is perpendicular bisector of BC. AP is perpendicular it is not visible, I think, students, so I am writing it here. Second part. Third part is AP bisects angle A as well as angle D. AP bisects angle A as well as angle D, and AP is perpendicular bisector of BC. AP is perpendicular bisector of BC. It means AP is perpendicular bisector of BC. Bisector of means it will divide it into two equal parts, and this should be a perpendicular, means right angle. Now this we have to prove. So after this we will write proof. First thing is, student, that we have to prove that triangle ABD is congruent to triangle ABD is congruent to triangle ACD. These two things we have to prove it. How we can prove it? We can prove it by taking these two triangles. Let us take two triangles. We will write in triangle ABD and triangle ACD. Now ABD and ACD. ABD and ACD. What are the two common things? It is given that AB is equal to AC. Why it is given? Because these two triangles are of isosceles triangle. We know that the opposite sides of an isosceles triangle are equal, means in an isosceles triangle two sides are of equal. So these two sides are equal. Similarly, BD is equal to CD. It is also given. And one thing is given, that AD. Now AD is equal to AD. That is common, we can say. AD is equal to AD because AD is coming in both of the two triangles. So by which property we can say that? By all the sides are equal, it means side angle, side property. By SSS congruency, triangle ABD is congruent to triangle ACD. This is the first one we have proved. It is very easy that, students, this equal to this, it is given, this equal to this side equal to this side. Similarly, AD is equal to AD, it is given. So by SSS congruency we have proved that triangle ABD is congruent to triangle ACD. Now second thing is, first one we have proved. Now second is, triangle ABP is congruent to triangle ACP. ABP is congruent to triangle ACP. How we can prove it? Now students, we have proved that these two triangles are congruent to each other. It means we can say that this angle equal to this angle by CPCT. I have told you that in two triangles, if two triangles are congruent to each other, it means the angle should be of same. So we can say that this angle equal to this angle. So we can say that angle BAD is equal to angle CAD by CPCT. These two triangles are equal by CPCT. Now what we have to prove in triangle ABP? Again, second one is triangle APP. In triangle ABP, this one ABP, and triangle ACP. Now we have to prove that these two triangles are congruent to each other. ABP and ACP. AB is equal to AC, we can write. AB is equal to AC. It is given, we can say. AP is equal to AP, students, common is here. Now AP is equal to AP, it is common. Here there is no space. And AP is equal to AP, it is common, and this angle equal to this angle. We can say that angle BAP is equal to angle CAP. We have written it there students. Here CPCT we have written BAD is equal to CAD, but this D line is extended to P. It is given in your book, so we can say that BAP is equal to CAP. By which rule? Congruency. We have say that this side equal to this side, this is common, this is this one. By SAS congruency. By SAS congruency, we have proved that triangle ABP is congruent to triangle ACP. We have proved that by SAS congruency that ABP is congruent to triangle ACP. Now next one is AP bisects angle A as well as angle D. AP bisects angle A means AP. We have to prove that this side equal to this side. How we can prove it? AP bisects. It is written that angle A and angle C. So students, what we will do? Yes, now students, we have to prove that AP bisects angle A as well as angle D. Means angle A we have already proved that AP जो है हमारी line bisect it, and now we have to prove that AP bisect it also. Means this angle equal to this angle we have to prove. How we can prove it? So first we will write that we have proved that ABP is congruent to triangle ACP. It means BP is equal to CP. We can say that by CPCT. Because these two triangles are congruent to each other, it means the sides are also equal. So we have to prove that this thing. So we can write in triangle BPD and triangle CPD. We are taking two triangles, and triangle BPD and triangle CPD. Now we will use this space to solve it. BPD and CPD. In triangle BPD and CPD, what is here? BP is equal to CP. Proved above. And BD is equal to CD. It is given. And third is DP is equal to DP. It is common. DP is equal to DP, it is common. So we can say that by which congruency? SSS congruency. That triangle BPD is congruent to triangle CPD. Students, triangle BPD we have proved that congruent to triangle CPD. What is the use of to solving it this like this? हमने इन दोनों को क्यों congruent prove किया होगा? Because we have to prove that this angle equal to this angle. So we can say that angle BDP is equal to angle CDP. And here we have already proved that this one BAD is equal to angle CAD. It means we can say that AP bisects angle A as well as angle D. So AP bisects angle A and angle D. So AP we can say that AP bisects angle A as well as angle D. This we have proved that मतलब ये लाइन क्या कर रही है, इन दोनों को बाइसेक्ट कर रही है. इट मीन्स वी हैव टू प्रूव दैट, हमें ये प्रूव करना था फर्स्ट वन, दिस एंगल इक्वल टू दिस एंगल. वी हैव प्रूव्ड इट हियर बाय CPCT, and in this triangle we have proved it here by CPCT. So we can say that AP bisect this one is equal to this one. Now the next thing is we have to prove that AP is perpendicular bisector of BC. How we can prove it? Now we have to prove that AP is perpendicular bisector of BC. It means we have to prove that perpendicular bisector means we have proved it here BP is equal to CP, but we have to prove that this is a perpendicular bisector means 90 degree angle. For solving this, student, we will do it. AP is perpendicular bisector of BC. Here BC is a line. BC is a straight line. Straight line means we know that the sum of these two angles would be of 180 degree. It means it is linear pair. So we can write that angle APB plus angle APC is equal to 180 degree, because the sum of these two angle will be 180 degree. Now students, earlier we have proved that ABP is congruent to triangle APC, or we have proved that Right, it is. We have proved that ABP is congruent to triangle APC. It means this angle will be also equal to this one, means जो भी है इसका. So we can say that angle APB plus angle APB is equal to 180 degree. It means we can say that twice of angle APB is equal to 180 degree and angle APB is equal to 180 by 2, that means 90 degree. So students, if here angle APB is 90 degree, so we can say that angle APB is equal to angle APC is equal to 90 degree. It means we can say that AP is perpendicular bisector of BC. So AP is perpendicular bisector of BC. Perpendicular bisector of BC. This we have to prove. Understood? No confusion will be there because we have proved that here ABP is congruent to triangle ACP. हमने दोनों को क्या किया हुआ है, congruent prove किया है. So we can say that this angle equal to this angle. So we can write it here also. We can say that angle APB is equal to angle APC. We have written it already here. So AP is a perpendicular bisector of BC. These 4 parts we have to prove. So we have solved it like this. That was a very long question, so it has taken too much time. Now we will do question number 2, student. Now note it down, student, this one. Student, now the second question is, AD is an altitude of an isosceles triangle ABC. AD is an altitude of an isosceles triangle ABC. Altitude means, student, this will be of 90 degree, and this is given that ABC is an isosceles triangle. It means this equal to this. This is very easy question, and in which AB is equal to AC, so that AD bisects BC. So we have to write it first. Given triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle in which AD is altitude. AD is an altitude on BC. It is given that triangle ABC. No, AD is an altitude of an isosceles triangle ABC. ठीक है, AD is an altitude. So and AB is equal to AC. It is given that to prove, we have to note it like this. First we have to write given, and then after we have to write to prove, and then we will prove it. The second part is to prove. Prove what we have to prove? AD bisects BC. And second one is AD bisects angle A. So students, in this question what we have to do? In this question we have to prove that AD bisects BC means this equal to this. We have to prove it. This is not given, we have to prove it. So I have made a sign. We have to prove that BD is equal to CD. How we can prove it? We will take 2 triangles and we will congruate these 2 triangles. So first we will do prove. So student, first what we will write? In triangle ADB and triangle ADC. In this, what is given that? It is given that AB is equal to AC. It is not given, we have to prove it. So I have just made a line like this, and this equal to this. It is given that, and we can say that we will write it here, given. And students, AD is equal to AD. It is common. AD is equal to AD. It is common. And the other thing is, it is given that angle ADB is equal to angle ADC is 90 degree. So students, these 3 things are given. So what we will write? So by, look at here, this is right angle, this is hypotenuse, and this is side. So we can say that by RHS congruency, by RHS congruency means right angle, hypotenuse, side, we can say that triangle ADB is congruent to triangle ATC. So this we have done, students. ADB is equal to ACD. So AD bisects BC, we have to prove it. So AD bisects BC means we can say that BD is equal to CD by CP CT. So it means we can say that AD bisects BC. Bisects BC means it will divide it into two equal parts. And second one is AD bisects angle A. AD bisects angle A also. We have proved that these two triangles are congruent to each other. It means we can say that this angle equal to this angle also. So we can say that angle BAD is equal to angle CAD. This is also by CPCT. By CPCT, we can say that AD bisects angle A. AD bisects angle A. At last we will write hence proved. At last we have to write hence proved, student. So this is the second one question. This was very easy question. Only we have to use right angle, hypotenuse and side property, and then we can find it by using CPCT. Now after this we will do third question. Now students, I have made third question figure. Third question figure is that two triangles, it is given that ABC and PQR, and these are the medians it is given. Median means, students, you know the meaning of median. Median always bisect the line into two equal parts. It means we can say that BM is equal to CM or QN is equal to NR. We can say it like this. And what is given that in this question? In this question, one thing is that two sides AB and BC and median AM of one triangle ABC are respectively equal to sides PQ and QR. PQ and QR. Sorry. PQ and QR and median PN of this one. This is given that AM is equal to PN and PQ, this one, it is given that corresponding to this one, means AB it is given that PQ, and it is also given that BC is equal to QR. But I have told you that median divides it into two equal parts, means bisect each other. So what we will write it first? What is given? Two sides AB and BC and median is, and median AM of one triangle ABC, AM of one triangle ABC, and similarly here AB and BC, similarly, and PQ, QR and median of another triangle PQR. It is given. What we have to prove? We will write it here. To prove that, first triangle ABM is congruent to triangle PQN. Triangle ABM is congruent to triangle PQN. And second one is triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR. ABM is equal to PQN, and second one is this one. How we can prove it? We will write it here. Proof. Students, I have told you that these are the medians, means BM is equal to CM. Here PQR is equal to this one. So we can say that here since AM is the median of since AM is the median of BC, so we can write that either you can do it that these two sides are equal to each other, na, corresponding to each other. No, we will do it like this also. We can say that it is given that BC is equal to QR. It is given. Multiply it by half. What we will do? Half BC is equal to half of QR. Half of BC means we can say that BM is equal to half of QR, means we can say that QN also, because it is already given. We have proved it also here. So now what we have to prove? Triangle ABM is congruent to triangle PQN. So we will take two triangles. In triangle ABM and in triangle ABM and triangle PQN. ABM and PQN, all the things are given, so we can write AB is equal to PQ, AM is equal to PN, it is given, it is also given, and BM is equal to QN. It is also given, BM is equal to QN, so we can say that by which congruency? SSS congruency. By SSS congruency, because side, side and side, side, side and side. So we can say that triangle ABM is congruent to triangle PQN. This we have proved. Now the next thing is we have to prove that ABC is congruent to triangle PQR. Now students, we have to prove that ABC is congruent to triangle PQR. ABC is congruent to triangle PQR. So students, in this we have proved that ABM is equal to PQN. It means we can say that this angle equal to this angle, this angle equal to this angle, because by CPCT we can say that angle ABM is equal to angle PQN by CPCT. So students, we have to prove that ABC, now in triangle ABC and triangle PQR. अब हमने two triangles लेने हैं. One triangle is ABC and one triangle is PQR. So what we can say that AB is equal to PQ. It is given, and BC is equal to QR. It is also given.